Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Saturday, July 25th, 2026. Coming to you today from an undisclosed location, rather confining while I am talking about expansion. A little ironic, but that is the energy for today. The sun today is at 2, moving to 3 degrees of grand and glorious fire sign Leo. Well, we got a little bit of gold here for fire sign Leo. The moon today is moving through the mid to late degrees of adventurous and truth-seeking and fun-loving fire sign Sagittarius. When both the sun and the moon are in fire signs, it's always a very active, sometimes an inspirational sort of a day, but certainly very, very busy. So expect that today. And all the action astrologically is during the early part of the day. Very early, the moon at 16 degrees of Sagittarius makes an awkward inconjunct, the 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle to Mercury, which you recall has just turned direct at 16 degrees of Cancer, which basically means it's not a great time to communicate. Your mind could be a little foggy, but it is early. And, some people's brains are just foggy in the morning. 3:17 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 6:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 11:17 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if you get up with brain fog, you can blame it on the astrology. But then, an hour or so later, the moon at 17 degrees of Sagittarius makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Venus. Planet of love and affection and general harmony and sweets in life, 17 degrees of Virgo, which basically means what I want and what I might be able to get or need may be two different things. So it's a little bit of a tension-filled angle. 4:54 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 7:54 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 12:54 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if she rolls over and just says, "Not now, honey," you can blame it on the astrology for that too. And then the moon makes a hard opposition, tough 90-degree angle from 18 degrees of Sagittarius to Mars, the planet of energy, but often conflict at 18 degrees of Gemini. So we're not getting any better here in terms of the energy early in the day, and that's a fight waiting to happen. So you want to be very cool when you get up in the morning. 7:58 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 10:58 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 3:58 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then the moon goes void, of course, meaning there's not another aspect for the whole rest of the day. And a free-floating Sagittarian moon can be a whole lot of fun, but things tend to fall a little flat under a void, of course, moon as well. So overall, it is not that spectacular a day, but it can be made workable. So that's the point today is effort is required today to have things work out in a harmonious way. Remember, the Neptune sextile to Pluto was just exact overnight, so that is still in effect, and that is generally a very harmonious and far-reaching kind of energy. And also Saturn turns retrograde tomorrow at 14 degrees of Aries, which means this whole time period is just, it's hard, it's serious, it's like things take effort. So today, buck up. It's one of those days where things can work out, it's just going to take a little effort. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology, saying, hey, expand your mind while you can. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website. Please do, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today, hey, no matter what.